since I'm chillaxing today in my kitchen and getting ready to fire up the grill. And I said I was going to make some Spanish rice. There's the Spanish rice. I just drew some oil in the skillet. Oh, that's not Spanish rice. That's just some extra long. But anyway, I'm going to turn it into some rice. And let me make sure the stove is on. Might have to use this burner. There it is. Well, I poured some oil in there. I'm going to move it around the skillet a little bit there. This Mexican girl taught me how to make some Spanish rice quite a few years ago, and I always use her the way she taught me. I pour this kind of a even layer of rice out on the skillet. Get my spatula and kind of, you want to brown the rice. You gotta be real careful not to scorch it, because I've done that quite a few times. I'll be trying to cook other stuff. Like right now today, I'm trying to cook on the grill too. I already got the grill fired up. So I want to turn the flame down a little bit. Kind of let the rice brown slow, because I let it have that flame up too high. You scorch that rice, and then you might as well throw it away if you scorch the rice and start over. But I'll get that to brown in a little bit, and I'll show you the ingredients. I like to use this stuff right here, the Knorr, but I like to use the kind it comes in the plastic jars, and I usually buy me one of them big old jars of the chicken flavor bouillon, and they were out of them, or they're not carrying them no more at Fire Lake, but I just got the cubes, and I'll break some of this down and put it in here in a little bit. That's part of the flavor. Well, I like to chop up some onion too and put it in there. So I chopped some onions in there, and they're in there browning with it now. I like to use white onions. I don't know why that's my particular choice of onions, but most of the time I like to use white onions, but a lot of times they're more expensive than yellow onions, but then when I'm cheap, I can't afford the white ones, but I bought some white ones the other day. I like red onions with bologna sandwiches. But anyway, you let that brown with the onions, browning with the rice. Just let it brown. So that chicken's starting to brown pretty good. And anyway, I'm getting ready to multitask a little bit. I have my corn on the cob. I like to soak it in water, and I just throw it on the grill like that, because when you soak it on water, then you don't need to wrap it up with aluminum foil. And in my fridge here, I got some zucchinis down there too. I'm probably going to throw those on the grill, but I've been marinating some chicken down in this bowl. Been marinating for about 2 or 3 hours now, and I'm getting ready to go throw that on the grill. Some chicken breasts. See there, I got some chicken breast and they've been marinating. And you can see some of that pepper seasoning and stuff kind of on there, pretty good. My marinade, I just use soy sauce, little apple cider vinegar, seasonings like garlic salt and meat tenderizer. And, I had some kind of Cajun seasoning that I put on there. But anyway, I'm going to go put these on the grill. So I got my grill going. I used some Kingsford charcoal. I like using that Kingsford, but sometimes I gotta be cheap and buy that Walmart stuff. But yeah, I'm just going to start throwing these chicken breast over here on the grill. Put them over here on this side. I have some room for my chicken. I mean, not my chicken, my corn on the cob. But I'm gonna close this and try to slow down the heat. I want to make sure it don't burn up, because I'm multitasking. You got to slow down the heat. But anyway, let me get back on my rice. See, I was talking about how I'll be multitasking, and I almost started to let the rice scorch, but I caught it in time. And turn down the flame a little bit more. It's still brown a little bit, but I like to use whatever. Sometimes I use paste pecani sauce, and but I got some of these cheap, great value. It's like Rotel, a cheap version, and I'm gonna pour that in there. And let me get my corn on the cobs on the grill. So anyway, I went on in, turned the flame back up a little bit, because it's time to go ahead and start the process of the tomatoes. And you want to pour some water. All that water is going to boil out, and the rice will soak it up. And anyway, just kind of got that going, and I'm going to put some of that chicken bouillon in there now for the flavor. That's the secret flavor that gives it a good taste, good flavor. But anyway, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have to put down the camera. Yeah, these chicken bouillons, they come in little cubes, in there. And I threw 2 cubes in there. And I put some pepper in there. You don't want to put no salt in there, because those chicken bouillon things are salty. And 2, I won't put more than 2 in there, because it can make your rice extra salty. You want to make it more spicy, you might throw a jalapeno or 2 in there if you want some hot, your Spanish rice to be spicy. I do that sometimes. But you can bring that to a boil and start letting the water boil out, and it will break down to where it's a nice fluffy rice. Hopefully that's the texture we're looking for. But anyway, I need to go check on that grill. Yeah, I had some really nice zucchinis that I just put out my garden yesterday. I got a couple of nice ones. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those on the grill too. So I got the chicken. It's kind of coming, not the chicken, I mean the rice. It's coming to a boil there. And you want it, to start boiling and boil that water out. And let it, just simmer and soak in the flavor. And the zucchini, the other day I grilled some zucchini and I decided that they shrink quite a bit. So I kind of made them into maybe a little more than 1/2 inch, 5-inch size thickness. I just cut them and I'm going to put those on the grill. Looks like that charcoal, Kingsford charcoal, is working too good on me. My chicken's looking like it's cooking real good. But anyway, it'll be alright. I got those zucchinis on over there, the corn on, the Spanish rice is going, and anyway, it's all coming together now. So let me let these start growing some more, and hopefully that fire will calm down a little bit there. Look at the temperature, it's at almost 225. But hopefully, since I sealed it up there, but anyway, I can kind of keep a better eye on it now. That rice is really going good now. Just gotta give it some TLC now. Just let it boil out. Be some good Spanish rice in a little bit.